Hello and welcome back to Sarah's Joyful Journey. We have a busy yet fun day planned. It is my birthday. I am turning 45 today and I'm getting ready to head out to the Magic Kingdom. So I figured you guys could finish getting ready with me. I have on a new outfit. It's super cute. It's one I got the other day. Something different for me. I've never worn a one-piece outfit, so this will be fun. Those of you that watched the other video from last night, this is the shelving unit that my husband put together for us so that I can get some of the stuff off my counters. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna turn my teapot on because I have my keto greens every morning. This morning I'm going to have ultimate chai, and I usually mix it with salted caramel and my keto brains. So I'll get those ready. The other thing that I am going to do is I'm going to have a little bit of breakfast. I should have got out my bowl first. But I made egg pudding the other day out of the pumpkin spice caramel, and I'm going to have a little bit of that. I did taste it last night after it has been sitting 24 hours, and it's amazing. I even made Matt taste it. He said it tastes just like pumpkin pie filling, and it does. So I put just 2 good spoonfuls in there, so that will be my breakfast, just because I want to have something in my belly when we go to the park. All right, put this away. I might bring the Celsius with me. I haven't decided. But I did get 2 lovely cards. So I got one from my mom. It's so sweet. It made me want to cry. And then, well, they actually both did. And then I got one from my friend Nancy. So thank you so much, Nancy. I'll be sending you a personal thank you text in just a little while. It's still just pretty early. All right. So this morning we are going to head to Magic Kingdom. I want to get some pictures, obviously, and Pirates of the Caribbean and Haunted Mansion are my favorite rides. So we're going to do those. And they're my favorite because they're classic and you can't go wrong with them. If I can convince my husband to hop over to Animal Kingdom, we may go on Everest, which would be also a lot of fun. And then we have to go and get our CO2 tank swapped out because we bought the e-Terra and we bought a tank. And let me tell you, that's been a fun experience trying to figure out how to get that taken care of. Nowhere close to us does it. Actually, the closest place to us charges $50. And they were only like 20 minutes away, so that is just not going to work for us. So we found a place that was about an hour away. It is $30. They were willing to fill our tank, but what we would have had to do is we would have had to leave our tank for 2 days, and then they would have then we could have come back and picked up our tank. So we had a long discussion on, do we want to keep our tank, or are we going to use our tank as it was an investment, because they charge $117 for a 5-pound CO2 tank that's filled. So my tank was $100. So I've invested that, and it's going to be about $15 to fill the tank. So I'm a couple dollars short of what they would have charged. Had I known that it would have been such a trouble to find someone to fill our actual tank, I would have not bought it. I would have just gone and I would have purchased one of their refurbished tanks and just done a switching program, which is what we're end up doing anyway. I forgot my butter, so I like to put a tablespoon of butter in with my keto brains. So that is how it's going this morning, and then we'll see how the day goes. Classes also open up today, so some point I have to log on and get my classes organized and probably start reading and working on some of my assignments, because school actually starts again on Monday. Technically, I don't have to do anything until Monday, but it's in my best interest to open it up, see what I've got doing, read the syllabi, and start organizing and getting things planned for next week. as next week I have a big week. I'm working, I have a visit with a friend. The following week is also a big week. The week after that is a big week. Then I have like a slight down week, and then I have another big week. And October is also shaping up to be pretty busy as well with stuff with school. So I need to be on top of it now and early so that we can, just stay on top of it. Hopefully in the next 5 minutes or so, hubby will be getting us a boarding group for Tron. If we don't get it, I'm okay. Tron's fun, but it is definitely not my best ride. It's not one of my favorites. Okay, so I am gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let my tea finish steeping, and I'm going to eat my egg pudding for my breakfast. And I'll touch bases with you again when we start heading out to the park. I don't know how much filming we're gonna do in the park, but we'll probably do some. We'll try to find some quiet areas and just go from there. I am gonna be getting my happy birthday button, so you'll see that on as well. All right, we'll talk to you in a little bit. Principal. All right, we are officially heading to Magic Kingdom now. We dropped our daughter off at work. She has a little short shift, so she will be done by 2. So most likely we will not be at Magic Kingdom super long because we've got to make another trip to go and exchange our CO2 tank and then pick her up. So I will not be going to Animal Kingdom, even though I would like to. But all right, we will check in once we get into Magic Kingdom because we're on our way and getting ready to park. All right, we've just parked and we are walking now towards the Transportation Ticket Center. So it's not too hot out here, which is kind of nice. Very, very sunny. And I, again, forgot my hat. This is not good. I should have known better. I should have learned by now that I should stash one in the car because I remembered as soon as I got out of the car that I did not have a hat. Yeah, very, very short hair and Florida sun don't always work together. And no, I do not want your sweaty hat. Sorry. Okay, so we're gonna walk in and we're gonna go and get through security and get my button and go from there. We'll chat back with you shortly. So we made it into the Magic Kingdom. We're over by the barber shop, and this one just gave me a good surprise. We are on our way to have breakfast at Crystal Palace with Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh is my favorite, and apparently yesterday was Winnie the Pooh's birthday, so maybe that's why he's always been my favorite. But I'm gonna go hang out with Pooh, Tigger, Piglet, and Eeyore and get some good hugs and photos and maybe a little bit of video. We'll see how that goes. We'll check in after breakfast or during breakfast. All right, we are at Crystal Palace. We're getting ready to meet Eeyore. We've already seen Tigger, and then we're gonna go and get some food. We have a lovely window seat with a view. All right, so I'm super excited. If I'd known we were coming to breakfast, I would not have eaten breakfast this morning, so this is a total surprise. I'll show you what we got to eat in a little bit. All right, so here's plate number 1. I'm pretty excited. I've got bacon, sausage, something called Cajun shrimp. Then they had these 2 frittatas. They had a Denver and a Mediterranean one. The Mediterranean one is tomato, spinach, and feta. I got a little bit of cream cheese and lox. So that is going to be my first plate, and we're waiting for Eeyore to come over. I'll hand this over, and Matt can show you his plate.
Okay, I got some of the same stuff that Sarah got. I got bacon and sausage. I'm being a little dirty today, so I got some hash browns. Got some roast beef hash, a Denver frittata, a little bit of melon, and the shrimp as well. So we're just waiting on Eeyore to come by, and it won't be long. And Sarah's excited. See you in a little bit.
Eeyore, you are my absolute favorite. Don't tell Pluto. Thank you, I appreciate that. Are you having a good day so far? Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm very happy to see you. You've made my whole day. Can we get a picture? All right, this is plate number 2. I got more of the Denver frittatas because those are really good. Those are probably my favorite thing. I got more of the shrimp because shrimp at breakfast is actually quite nice. More sausage, cream cheese, and bacon. So that is my plate number 2. So Joe and Rachel from Two Crazy Ketos always talk about cream cheese and sausage. Well, I raise you bacon, and cream cheese. So I'm going to take a little bit of my cream cheese and go ahead and spread it on my bacon. And then I'm just going to kind of fold that over, and it's amazing. All right, well, this is probably going to be my final plate. The bacon with the cream cheese, because that was really good. And then the shrimp, I think, is definitely my favorite dish. I have planned dinner tonight. I may not be hungry for dinner because we will have definitely taken advantage of the all you care to enjoy.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sarah. Happy birthday to you. Yay!
How are you feeling? Good, but I'm saving for your birthday gift. I'll just give you this.
You'll give you
Hey, yes. Well, I already have one brother, so... Well, 4 is an even number. That works out well. They can partner off and get into their own.
Absolutely.
Hamish and Paris, they look sweet, but they're always getting into something or another.
Sound like my brother too.
How old is he? 40. So we can trade, because then I don't have to babysit him.
That works.
Sweet. They're like 10 times older than my brothers. Hamish and Harris look so sweet, but I promise you that I get into something all the time. They told me the other day, but they can't talk, so mostly it's just mine and a lot. But they told me that they've been trying to give my horse cane. But I told them horses don't really need cane.
No,
That's what
that would upset Angus's
I
tummy.
know, but the thing is, luckily Angus is a wee bit afraid of them.
Well, that's good.
I know, for the best, honestly, and I understand why. They've got their own ponies, we got them Shetland ponies, which are pretty nice for them. Just works out a lot better. And then Angus doesn't need to fear about them playing on the spot now. It's no offence for him. The three of them tried to drive with 120 every day, which is quite proper, but it wasn't quite good, so we cannot trust them anymore with it.
Did you send go first? All right, so breakfast was amazing.
Yeah,
we
it
just
was.
got done with Merida, and you'll have seen that clip because I'm sure I'll put that clip before here. Thanks to my lovely husband for interacting and getting that recorded for me. This is only the second time I've met Merida, and Merida Brave is my favorite Pixar movie, but I love anything to do Scottish. So what was your favorite thing from breakfast?
Really like the Creole shrimp. Those were really, really good. They had roast beef hash. Had a nice spice to it with the peppers and the onions. So yeah, those two definitely.
Yeah, I think the Creole shrimp and then the Denver frittata was really good. So the Denver frittata has inspired us. So in a couple weeks, you're going to see our take on a carnivore frittata, because I think for September, he and I are going to do carnivore-ish, which is going to be mostly carnivore with maybe some keto chow core thrown in. I'm still working out all the details, and I still want to get my keto brains in. But like I said, I haven't figured everything out yet. I still got a few days to do that. You will have seen the clip of them singing happy birthday, which was really, really sweet. I did, in all honesty, eat half the cupcake.
Yep.
Mostly because I felt like she came and she brought it, they sung me happy birthday, and I had to blow out the candle, which was super, super sweet. So I felt like I needed to eat the cupcake. He was very nice and he ate the other half of the cupcakes, but I didn't have to eat all of it. I do have a bit of a sugar headache now from it. I'm not too worried about it. It's a special occasion. It's not a constant thing.
90-10.
It doesn't, I definitely am not triggered enough to where I feel like I have to eat a bunch of carbs. Actually, still just kind of feel kind of nauseous from it. But thankfully, I had a lot of protein with it. And I know when I eat a lot of protein and I have a little bit of sugar, that helps blunt the spike. So now we are on our way over to Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. And then our boarding group also got called for Tron. So we will check in with y'all again shortly. So we just got done with Tron. We're over here at Storybook Circus trying to get a quiet area. So hopefully I won't get too much music that could be copyrighted. We have a desk already for Haunted Mansion. I got so excited to go to Tron and I was in such a hurry, I forgot to use my desk and we ended up having to wait about 45 minutes, which is kind of sort of my limit. Just because it gets so loud and so crowded and I get overstimulated really easy, which is why I have a disability access pass. Thankfully, I had my loops with me, so I was able to use that. But yeah, we're gonna go do Haunted Mansion. I think we're still gonna try to do Big Thunder Mountain and Pirates of the Caribbean. And then we might do a little shopping. We'll see. Our daughter is off work around 2:15, so we still have some time. And then we've got to go get our tank filled. And yeah, so we'll check in a little while. So we are getting ready to end our Magic Kingdom day. We've had a good day. We've done Pirates and Haunted Mansion, Tron, and what else?
Seven Dwarfs.
Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I did stop and I splurged on a coffee. This is a cold brew with cream and sugar-free vanilla syrup. And it's really cute. They even wrote happy birthday on it to me. So he says I shouldn't drink it, but because I guess it's really good because he got the first sip and not me. Very strong.
Of course.
I forgot how strong their coffee is. But all right, we're gonna go and get our new CO2 tank, pick up our daughter. I'm sure I'll check in later in the day. My class is open, so I'll be doing some schoolwork here shortly. So I'll check in a little bit. Well, we just got home from getting the tank for our SodaStream eTerra. That took a lot longer than I was anticipating because we hit some afternoon traffic. So that was a couple hours out of our day for that. But it works. I mean, hopefully not going to have it filled super often, or we didn't even fill it. Actually, we gave them our empty brand new tank and we took a tank that was filled home. But it was the only way we could do it because if we wanted our tank, we would have had to drop it off and had it stay for a couple days and then picked it up and done that each time. It wasn't worth it for me at that point. It's just, we can go when we need to go and just exchange it each time for a full tank, and we'll never be without a tank. And it was going to be about the same cost anyway. So I'm having an allergy attack right now. I don't know if you can see it in my eyes, but my eyes are very itchy. So there's something outside. I'm feeling stuffy. I got some post-nasal drip going on, so I apologize if I sound stuffy. It is what it is. I guess that's what I get for spending the whole day outside, which is good. I love spending the day outside. So now the only thing I'm going to do this evening is I have to open up my classes and get prepared for that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end this video and get it out to you guys here shortly. But it's been a really, really fun birthday. Last year was really fun too. And this year was just different, but it was just as fun. I had so much fun, and I hope that you guys will get to see that conveyed in the process of the video. So we will chat again soon.